Wow, hello there. Just doing my Monday morning blog. I've just finished my coffee and I think it'll be time for a cold drink now, don't you? It's absolutely kicking the tripod. Absolutely baking out here. It's probably one of the warmest days of the year, I would imagine. It's rather like a warm summer's day, isn't it, really? I don't know what the weather people will make of it. No doubt we'll be boiling again. Anyway, I've been hearing stories. I didn't actually watch it because I couldn't, I don't have live TV. But apparently the French Olympics was just dreadful. The opening ceremony was absolutely dreadful. And I wanted to have a look at it because my daughter told me, because she lives in France, she was telling me how funny it was. And she said, you have to be French to find it funny. Well, okay, I'll take your word on that one. But what kind of people do we have in this world that thinks it's acceptable to get your junk out in front of children? What is it with these gay men that belong to this rainbow plus group, whatever they're called? What is it with them that they think it's acceptable to get naked and flaunt your bits in front of young children? It's absolutely, there's something wrong with these people. They're absolutely sick in the head. It just beggars belief, really. Children should be allowed to grow up in the same innocent state at which the rest of us were brought up. And it's becoming now quite clear to me that there is a faction out there that wants to corrupt our children, and we've got to stamp it out. Yes, it's okay if you want to dress up as a woman, wear a skirt and call yourself Mary. That's fine, you can do that. But it's when you start involving other people in your fantasies and telling us that we have to believe in your fantasy, then that's when I have a problem. If you're a man in a dress, that's what you are. You're a man in a dress, and it doesn't matter how close you shave. I've started to see a few more on the streets now, and they just look ridiculous. These guys that they're quite clearly a man. They've got a man's gait when they walk. They stand like a man, and it's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But who am I to judge? I don't judge. As long as they don't try to convince me that they are something different, then I'm fine with that. If they just say, look, I am a trans whatever, that's fine. That's fair enough. But don't try and convince me that you are a real man or a woman when you're not. Anyway, moving swiftly on to something else before I get demonetised again. So that'll probably be the third one that I'm going to get demonetised on this week because of breaching topics which are too sensitive for YouTube. And now I was listening to the radio this morning, and some woman was going on about these policemen in Manchester and how they were terrible. What these people don't do is they don't do the research. They didn't see what happened before that little tiny clip showing the policeman stomping on that bloke's head. They didn't see him swinging his fists, breaking some poor policewoman's nose and beating up 3 other policemen. It's, the guy wouldn't stay down. If he'd stayed down, he wouldn't have got a kick to the head. But when you're that violent, that's what you deserve. You don't do that. And apparently it started on the plane. It started on the plane as they were getting off, I've heard. Yeah, and and the guy that was tasered and kicked in the head, nothing's being done about him. No. Yet we've got people like Tommy Robinson who go on a peaceful parade, get arrested under terrorism charges. It's just this world is a backward society where we've got 2-tier policing, where they're too frightened to arrest certain religions of peace in case they cause offence. yet they're quite happy to arrest innocent people in the name of some perceived justice. I don't know. But anyway, let's move on to something more cheerful. The bees are out again. I was taking lots of pictures of bees. I might put together a collage again of the photographs of the bees that I got. And when we went to Hornsey Mere, I took some more photographs of the ducks and the geese. I had a shotgun mic on my camera, so I was shooting birds with a shotgun. Yeah, it sounds funny, doesn't it? But I was only taking pictures. I wouldn't go out shooting for pleasure. I don't think in this day and age, shooting animals for pleasure or hunting animals for pleasure when there's no need is quite repugnant, really. There's plenty of other ways. If you want to be a trophy hunter, get yourself a decent camera and a zoom lens and go and take some decent pictures and get them published and get them recognised. That would be the best way to achieve some kind of fame or recognition. Not because you've killed something, but because you've captured something alive. Yeah, anyway. So that's my little rant over. I've ranted on now, blimey. Ranted on for about 6 minutes. Oh, isn't it lovely out here? The cloud come over, so a bit of a respite. So I'm going to cut it short before I get to 8 minutes. And I'm going to go inside and get myself a nice cold can of cola or something, or a glass of cola. I'm not quite sure what we've got in the cupboard. Anyway, so I'll catch you all on the next one. Have a great week. It's only Monday. Yeah, it's only Monday. Anyway, so I'll catch you all later. See ya. Bye then.